Hi everyone, welcome back to Data Monarch channel. I'm Mary and today I'm starting a new series on quantitative analysis in Excel. Over the next few weeks, we will learn how to use Excel for quantitative analysis from descriptive statistics all the way to regression analysis, hypothesis testing and even dashboard. Today's episode is an introduction. We will talk about what quantitative analysis is, why it matters, and set up our first data set in Excel. What is quantitative analysis? Quantitative analysis means analyzing numerical data to discover patterns, test relationships, and make predictions. There are two main types of quantitative analysis. We have the descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics summarizes data like average, median, chart, mode, while inferential statistics test hypotheses and make predictions. And this is where we use regression analysis, t-test, and every other one involved in inferential statistics. In this series, we will use Excel to do both. By the end of this series, you'll be able to turn raw data into great insight. Now, let's set up your first data set in Excel. Here is our data set, which we will be using to do some basic calculations. We'll be calculating the mean, the median, the mode, the standard deviation, and the minimum and maximum scores. Right, guys, I want you to note that in Excel, if you want to calculate mean of any value or of any data set in Excel, you use the average function. Excel does not have the mean function. Mean calculates each number and divide it by the total number. So let's say that we have 45 plus 47. That would be 45 plus 47 divided by 2. If it is 45 plus 47 plus 52, that is 45 plus 47 plus 52 divided by 3. So that is mean equals to average. Open bracket, then you highlight your range, which is the entire scores, press the Ctrl Shift down and close your bracket, then press enter. You can see that the average scores of this data set we have is 70.95. So we can approximate this and round it up to 71 because we are dealing with whole number of scores, right? The reason why we can approximate it to 71 is because the number after the point is 9. Do you guys understand? And even if we approximate the 5 to the 9, that gives us 71. Do you guys understand? But assuming the number after the point is less than 5, that means it's going to remain as 70. So let's move on to the median. The same way, press your equal to median. You can see returns the median or the number in the middle of the set of a given number. So open bracket, select your range and close the bracket, enter. You can see the middle number is 72. Here we can see that we have 20 scores. There is no way we can have a single middle number. What Excel did is that, let's calculate it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the first middle number is 71, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So to find the middle number is going to be 71 plus 73 divided by 2. You guys understand? So that gives us 72. Now let's move on to mode. Mode calculates the highest number of repeated scores. We want to check which or most of the students had. If it's that maybe 5 of them had 50% of their scores. So let's check if we have that in this data set using the mode single, mode MODE dot single. The multiple returns an array of the most frequently occurring or repeated values in an array or range of data. We don't need multiple, we only need a single. Open bracket, then you highlight your range, you close your bracket. Here you can see the error. This is Excel telling us that there is no repeated score here, that each of the students had their own specific score. So no student had maybe 42 times. That is why we are having this error. So let's move on to standard deviation. Excel represents standard deviation as stdef dot. You can see two different ones here. Standard deviation dot p, you can see here it calculates standard deviation based on the entire population given as argument. Let's say we have more than 3 columns or 1 column of data information of the student and we want to find the standard deviation, then that is when we use .p. But since we are using a single column, which is the score, that is why we are going to be using .s. Open your bracket and highlight it, close your bracket and press OK. You can see this is the standard deviation. Don't worry guys, moving forward I will show you how to interpret standard deviation and everything. Just follow me in this episode of Quantitative Analysis series. To get the maximum scores, use the max function, highlight, close brackets, and also for minimum, use min function. There's your enter. These simple calculations are the building block of quantitative analysis. In the next episode, we will delve deeper into descriptive statistics, including mean, median mode, variance, standard deviation, histograms, and interpretations. So make sure you subscribe as you don't want to miss any of these episodes. See you on the next one, guys. Bye.